Only winners sub here.
Hey, what up, gents? Friends. Friends in familia. Thank you for the 6 months, Mr. Moose. Yeah, we got nothing but winners here. Appreciate that. Jack, how you doing? Central America, it's all the same thing when you own the world, ain't it? At least that's what I tell myself. No, you're the king of the winners, my friend. You are the king amongst winners. I guess the game's not loading. Hello? There we go. But the name, what can you do? What can you do? So we're gonna be kind of like playing some Mamluks and also like semi presenting this as a let's play just for a little bit better YouTube content, I guess. Now, if you're here, you're a winner, my friend. So what I mean by content is we're gonna be pretty much presenting things more of a explaining why we're doing things. That's the mic, by the way. I think we're good. We're going to be explaining pretty much everything that we do along the lines, and hopefully I can keep up with that. Sometimes it's easy to slip from that, but it's a beautiful Mamluks flag. Look at the Ottoman's flag. That's kiss. Orange? What? That is not orange. That's like a okay. Looking at like the actual stream, I can see it orange, but if you're on the monitor, it's like a yellow. Like looking at the stream, I can see where you're coming from. But like on the actual monitor, yeah, on the screen, it definitely has like an orange, especially with like the flashing around it. I can get that. So new Mamluks content. King of Kings, we start with Syria as the vassal. We no longer have all this fun land up here, all this high dev land. It's like 107 dev or something. No, it's like 7 something. 97 dev. So you lose 97 dev just from the start. It sucks. Then you're faced with this fun little decision here. Either you get a bunch of cores on Syria, which makes them easier to annex, but they become even more. They want more liberty. They get more liberty desire. They also get a truce, so no one can actually support their independence. Pretty good. Or you can just take the legitimacy and prestige hit. I've played around with both. This is definitely the easier route, but you can actually get them loyal enough from the get-go to actually get this popped off automatically. So when you take this changes from 25 Liberty Desire, less than 50, it goes up to 50. All we have to do now is get these guys down, which is simple enough. There's a few things we can do to get them down. We can take strong duchies, which is going to get 10%. We also need to hire an admin advisor. We do have a yearly inflation reduction advisor, which is good, because if we have a trader, which we do, we can go for radical reforms early. And then morale advisor, the morale would be good. But we probably want to do like manpower early, and then once we go to war with the Ottomans early, we take that. But yeah, just to get Syria under wraps at this point, they're at 65%. We can also take Patronage of the Arts, which gives us 22 prestige, which buys us 2 placates. And then we placate, or we could just do 1 placate or in 2 dev. It might be better just to do this because we need to save our dev, at least our mill dev, for getting tech. I think we're just going to do this. That finishes our first mission, which is going to give us... It used to be... They nerfed this a bit. It used to be clams on all of Anatolia. But now it's just... let's see what so now it's basically just the southern coastline, basically. Still pretty good. Still pretty good for, you know, first mission without unpausing. Can't argue with that. We're going to go ahead and get our rival set. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and rival the Ottomans. Rival Aragon, I guess. We can embargo them so they're not pulling trade from Alexandria. And then QQ is a pretty good rival as well. All right, so what I like to do with the Mamluks, and trade. What I like to do with the Mamluks is basically make a vassal horde. So some of the things we want to do here is we're going to revoke the guarantee on Cyprus. Yeah, much more fun with Persia and much more ambition with Byzantium. I can understand. Well, Persia, like, the cool thing about Persia is, like, all the formables get, like, unique events and stuff. So there's just, like, 8 different ways you can form Persia over here. So it's, like, unlimited in what you could do. So I like to make a vassal swarm, and there's a lot of small little boys over here that want to be vassalized by us. And we can actually take some privileges to help with that. Speaking of privileges, we're going to go ahead and take our mana points across the board. Go ahead and seize land, so we're at least at 5. We're going to go towards legalism. And the good thing about now, they fixed it so you can actually get the Persia achievements now with the formable. Take our religious diplomats. Take our monthly reform progress growth. These are good, but we can't afford to lose a crownland yet. So these will probably be something we take a little bit later on. Like, this is pretty ridiculous. Minus 25% stab cost means we could pretty much run all 3 of our cheaper advisor privileges. And it kind of balances things out. I know 25 doesn't equal 45, but, you know, it makes it a little bit easier. For our Mamluks estate, we want to take our manpower. Kind of iffy on, I guess we'll do supremacy. And I like the free generals, and then we will just roll our free general immediately. Pretty good. You take 7 pips, even if 5 are fire. Still a good general. And then we could also make our ruler a general. We don't get a stab hit on his death. He's got 1 siege. I doubt he's gonna live very long. Usually is the case. With the Mamluks, I like running stacks with 6 cav, and then the rest is infantry. What's the math on that? We need 4 infantry. So we make basically our main battle stack. We're probably going to go with some mercs. Mesopotamian Mamluks are fantastic. We also have a unique Mamluk unit, which gives us more morale damage, more reinforced speed, and the army gain modifiers. So pretty good. Syria is now crying again because we got rid of all our crown land, but that's fine. So usually what I like to do is I will vassalize one of these guys. Looks like so Dokuladir used to be you used to be able to vassalize Dokuladir, but since we lost Syria, it's no longer really a thing. We could do Ramazan, we could do Aniza, we could do Medina, do Shamar. Not like we could do everyone over here if we wanted to, but for now, we focus on like these 3 because we do get a mission to combine these 2. I'm gonna go ahead and offer a alliance to them. Go ahead and get a royal marriage with them. I mean, from there, it's like, I mean, they got missions to take like Persia. Really just kind of following your mission tree, I guess. And, sending grain to the world if you want to get the achievement. So we're going to take our national manpower. We're going to focus mill. Finish up our privileges. Probably shouldn't bounce around as much, but here we are. So for them, all we really want to take is this. And then we definitely want to... What's this? We definitely want to promote Merchant Guild bookkeeping. Interest, fantastic. Maintenance, and then reduce inflation costs. Amazing. That gets us over 50 for them. Mamluks are at 75%. And full-on influence. That'll be alright, right? Surely. Aristocratic coup. We could do I mean, it's 0.44 a month. I think we're okay there. Not a big deal. And then the demi, we really just need to... I mean, this is pretty much free, and we can get dev costs in any heathen temples or anything like that. Religious unity, we'll take that. And I want to take... we'll take the demi liberties. You buy the DLC? Is this the only DLC you're missing? And I would say yes. It's I've played pretty much every nation that was touched on it thus far, and I've had a wonderful. Byzantium is actually really fun. I had a lot of fun doing like a quick little 2-3 hour run. I'd say give it a go. Alright, so we got essentially opening move set up. Actually, no, we didn't. We want to take some loans because we want to build a navy. Super important to have a stronger navy than the Ottomans. Helps with holding the crossing, so we're just going to go ahead and build a bunch of galleys. And we're going to be careful not to build any galleys on the wrong side of the Mediterranean. Because in the Gulf of Suez, you have no way to get these galleys over to the Mediterranean. So you got to be careful of that. You will be able to build the Suez Canal early, but a little bit of ways away. Outside of that, we might want to spend money on naval doctrine just to help with gallery combat. And it used to be able to get a golden age really quick because centers of trade, but now that's now that Syria controls 2 of them, like you can no longer just promote Alexandria and Rashid up. So you basically get control centers of trade, and then you can just like dev up something, or you get your 2 vassals because you're already on 2 continents. Go, let's go. I look forward to it, man. It's been a while since I mean, I've been checking the League of Legends streams, but I'm happy to see you in work. I also like to go ahead and slacken recruiting standards because we're going to be using mercs, so might as well use our professionalism now. Yo, yeah, I've been playing Stronghold Definitive Edition too. Nice little trip down memory lane. I love it. Also, just to help us with manpower recovery, a little trick, we can go ahead and increase enlistment, and that will increase your monthly gain on manpower. Then when a year passes, we can turn it all off when we'll be near our max manpower. So I think we need to let a month tick on that. We're just going to be super active with our diplomats, so every time we got one free, we want them to do something. We also want to like send some. Can't send a scornful insult out, but we can embargo you, which is helpful. Now there's a mission to ally Venice, and then you get access to their special galleass. Get these embargoes down. It's much easier if you just insult them. Get 100 trade power in Alexandria, and then we get 3 mercantilism. As opposed to Venice getting some diplomatic power and getting 1 dip. But we get a shipyard and we get galleon. Oh, Papa Musinator is a Stronghold fan? That's what's up. So I kind of lean in this direction. I kind of like doing... I like the 100 power in Alexandria because it makes you a good chunk of change. Literally doubles your trade power over here. The problem with that is it is very leaky. So... And we could just literally spam galleys if we want to. So I think we're just going to go ahead and insult Venice. Where's our manpower at? Okay. We'll insult Venice. We're going to go ahead and slacken recruiting standards. Syria, what's that, 3 dev? It's fine. We have a truce with them for 5 years. That'll be fine. Take the marriage with you. Hajaz, take the marriage with you. Marriage with you. And then we just need to insult Venice, right? Does it have to be scornful? One of the following must be true. Not allied with the Mamluks and has been insulted. Well, if someone wants some knowledge, it'll make 11 cents off that. Sure. Our vassals. Never turn your nose up on free money. So we just need a larger fleet than Venice, which will come in about a year. Then we pretty much get this as well once we're done building ships. This kind of comes naturally. So we're just kind of making sure our diplomats are busy, getting everyone up into a situation where we can vassalize them. What do we need to do for you? We can transfer trade power. Alright, so our ruler already died. He is a 73-year-old starting ruler, so hopefully you're better. 443, we take that. We don't gain anything militarily, but we do gain admin and diplo, so there's that going for us. Go ahead and take these. Syria, I think I want to just be improving with Syria. Get go. Get our royal marriages back already. I might go ahead and take a diet and get the Mamluks. Medri Bari, that's actually annoying. I mean, we could do that. Merchant Guild. I think we'll be okay with the Mamluks. I think everything's fine. Surely. Just got to get them up to like 50, 60. And they won't rise up. Alright. Mill access. Give them that. Go ahead and turn on our maintenance so we make a little bit of money so we can send gifts if needed. We want to take... We'll take the 20 legalism. Trade advisor, 50% off. We definitely want to get him. Can we stab up yet? P100. Want to stab up pretty much as soon as you can, just to get your prosperity going. Right, what else can we do with you? Are we waiting? You're already a vassal. Gifts. We got gifts to send. Give you mill access. We need to find 15 with you, which is a guarantee, and then improve relations for a little bit. I would prefer the Mamluks to be struggling. What scholar can we get? Admin cost? Eh. Go ahead and stab up. And who is closer? We just need to be like improving over here. So we'll improve with Aniza. We can improve with you. What can we do for you? Do a gift? Or you sent me a gift? What are we missing? Why are you so far behind? Guarantee. Guarantee you. So you'll be ready in a handful of months. Anything else we can do for you? We got access to you. Gift. Let's improve with you. This is not Biz, no. This is a better nation. Hey, Sloba. Okay, we can vassalize Aniza. Welcome to the fold. Makes more disloyalty. Alright, Ramazan, what are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. Some gift. I guess we're just improving. I mean, we could. You know, we can't. We don't have any. Alright, well, we're just chilling, I guess. I guess we can make our nice siege, and we're gonna go ahead and build one little easy little Mamluks. It's gonna be our vassal carrier, basically. Okay. Gonna go ahead and select our army. Quick little tip on that: if you ever need to click and drag and select your army, if you hold Control, it will select your navy. Sorry, select your navy. Just regularly left click and drag, it's gonna select your army. But if you Control left click drag, it selects your navy. All right, so this is gonna get our trade power and mercantilism. And then we, what is that? Force limit needs to be over 35. Fleet equal our large. Oh, so it's literally just have a fleet. So we can build some more galleys. 7 more. 7, and that will get us that mission. And then this month we can vassalize Aniza, or actually Medina. And then we get another nifty little mission here. You turn these 2 into 1. Opening up more relation slots for more vassals, which we could use on them. Bazan, we could vassalize. That's not bad. I accidentally put our light ships into that. Put them back out in Alexandria. Alright. So we pretty much got a 3 ducat boost in income by putting 100 trade power in Alexandria, so that's pretty good. Go ahead and vassalize Fazan as well. And we've already outgrown QQ. Pick another rival. I guess we could rival Timmy or something. And we get 5 PP from insulting someone. We're gonna wait until we declare on Ottomans for that. Oh, look at that pink color. I love that. And then how much force limit? We still have 10 force limit, so I'm gonna go ahead and build some more mammies. 5 whole PPs. Sometimes that's all you need. What's up, KoK? You just got. Oh, we can actually scornfully insult. So, go ahead and take the Diplo hit.
Silence, wench. I do not wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy.
I fail to see what the problem is with that. So this gives us claims in like Tunisia and whatnot. Vassalize Fazan.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. That gives us new estates from the Mamluks, which we're a little bit maxed out on right now, but how's this looking? So we just need to get it up to like 60. We'll be all right. September 1449. We got 3 years to figure this out. Any events that come across us, you know, we kind of take. All right, Ramazan, we're almost done vassalizing you. Perfect. Bring you back. Bazan, what can we do for you? Game guarantee. And we're pretty much down to one more tick on this. So we got 20-something, 20k manpower, which is much better than what the Ottomans have right now. We all on to attach. Is there anything else we can do? We can't steer trade. Sent a gift. Mill access. I think we're gonna improve relations first and then mill access. And then our other ships will be done for our next mission. Where's our word of heal? And this gives us further empower a branch of our navy. So this is going to give us even better galleys. Make our galleys cheaper and more effective, or we can do. I mean, probably the best is actually the ship trade power and light ship cost, because like return on cost, your best bet is light ships, but we're in the Mediterranean. What's new for the Mamluks? Well, first and foremost, they actually have a mission tree. That isn't 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. They changed up their ideas a bit. They have missions. They have new diplomatic interactions. Syria's a vassal. The Fakomans have a mission. Yeah, so you no longer have to be. You no longer have to do rum. That's no. You're no longer defaulted into doing that. Okay, so we can vassalize you next month. Let's get ourselves a. That could have been worse, I guess. Maneuver's not the worst thing to have as a admiral. And I think we're gonna take. I think we're going to take a few loans for looking for the flag mod. That's going to be the Ordo Herdelik Regium al Dec. Maybe we don't even need to do Mesomams. Let's give it a try, see how it goes. Mesomams are so good, though. We got a 4 shock on them, too, and a 2 siege. Ugh. Oh, it's hard to pass that up. Plus, we got a little bit more force limit due to vassal. Wait to vassalize Fazan, and then we'll see. Alright, so we got some annoying dudes. We can help that with a. No, we don't have one. Fine. So what's our force limit now? So that helps out a bit. We're gonna take some regular loans. Mamluks or Ottomans are currently busy in a war with Shirvan and Dokledir. So they're on the wrong side of the Bosphorus, but fair war. The Jazz should go loyal. Syria's being a little bit annoying, but we'll get them once we grow. We'll park these troops right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Mesomams. Start building a spy network. What am I doing? Where covert actions? That's it. Is hidden from my blind eyes. And then we can scornfully insult someone. It's a good time to do it. Just as I was about to do it. Oh, we do have 66 power projection, so I guess we don't have to. We're gonna get another 10 from Ottomans. More power projection, probably better, than right? Gives us more morale as opposed to 0.4% morale. It's gonna give us a whole another percent of morale. I feel like is a good trade-off. Look, basically gives us. Is that a cheaper scornful insult? Confused. Well, we could get a like really quick stack wipe over here. As soon as we have a diplomat back. And 23rd of March, 1477. They're still Tech 3. You'll maybe get Tech 4 around the same time. We will declare for Peak. It looks like they allied AQ as per tradition. They love allying AQ. Oh, we need mill access from Docladier. Have you guys come up here, and we have 1K waiting around. What are the... Jazz is not loyal. Okay. Kinda need your troops, though. Loyal. Syria is, what, 5 dev clicks? I don't have that in me right now. I could placate them for another 10%, but like 9K troops that we're missing out here. Alright, let's get access. Going on these guys. They don't even have a general. Oh, that was not good. I was not expecting like 20K sitting on that province. I just wasted so much money with that. Not available for another 14 months? That sucks. That's okay. Didn't even get a stack wipe off that. That makes them disloyal because of that. Oh, God. I hate to see it. Alright, let's just get another stack to replace it. Bedouin Auxiliaries. The Nubian Company. The Bedouin Auxiliaries, I guess, are basically Mesomams minus the shock. Alright, not the best start, but that's okay. Ottomans coming. Ottomans are coming. Maybe I didn't set them to attach. This is actually not good. I have no way of turning out of this. 24th, 13th. Maybe they stop because we're gonna get there. No, we're gonna get there at that 8K, and then they will reinforce. It's a lot of manpower that we're gonna be giving up. Let's try to win that, which I don't think we would. Reminds me. Maybe that helps. When are you there? The 13th? You're literally there the next day. Maybe we can win it in time if we have overwhelming odds. Locked in order there. We got 3 days. Alright, give the Ottomans. Go ahead and back off this. Took more losses than us, so I'll take that as a W. How to cope 101, I guess. Now, it's not a terrible idea to take this battle. They are... Wow. Are they coming in? 21st of June. 29th, that's 8 days. Can you guys hold off for 8 days? There we go. Okay, pretty good. Try to get AQ out ASAP. And, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to blockade. But we do have our vassals over here blockade. Thank God. Good old vassal ships doing work. Ottoman's down to no manpower already. I think we should be good to cancel mill access. We did it again. Why are the Ottomans always there? Always sitting on that one little province. Luckily, that's just merc manpower. Doesn't mean anything to us. We're just gonna try to get AQ out of this by full occupying them. Honestly, taking bad battles with mercs not a terrible thing. Because Ottomans are relying strictly on manpower, whereas we're not. Let's not take that battle. What is that path? Again, they just come out of the freaking woodworks, man. There's a nice little stack, nice 2K stack to kill off. Bring you boys back up. Got a whole lot of stacks hanging around. What's this? 5K stack. Only a -1 on that. 6K stack. On a -1 with no general. 9K's coming, but they're still pretty far away. These guys might reinforce. Looks like they're trying to. They won't. 3rd of December, 1st of December. So we're getting defensive bonus on this one. That might be a stack wipe on them. Beautiful. I gotta take the long way around to get them out. No, we can just get them out now. Let's see if we can occupy that province and then get a little cash from them. Have you come siege down Ankara. I don't know where that Ottoman stack over here was, but we just gotta keep these guys close to each other. 9.9 on Highlands would be like 11K versus 17. Let's come back here and just keep an eye on them. It looks like they're kind of taking the long route. We'll take that 1K if you're asking for it. Alright, what can we get from you? Almost... I'll take 100 ducats off. It's good enough for me. have you come to Ankara. So you come to Ankara. I need... cancel mill access. Nice, nice. Good discipline game there. The Ottomans not... oh, looks like they're murking up. That's okay. Financials were pretty good. They have 56 bank loans up at the same time, so we're more than good. Our war deal is probably going to be take money for loans, and then usually what I like to do is take that coastline, control the crossing here. Take Huda Vengar. I can't Vendigar. How you look? Syria's still disloyal, but should get them a little bit more loyal after this. Take this for a Bulgarian core, but we'll be decking on. Why would you do that to yourself? Get less force limit for that. Be decking on Byzantino pretty much after this war. Actually, it's a little bit too early to be making a claim, so we'll wait that out. Kind of want to go in on this over here. And the Conic is -1. We could actually use our vassal force or vassal manpower for this. That's the 5th, and when are you guys in? 7? Let's change that by 1 day. You guys come in 1 day later. Won't be a stack wipe, but win's a win. Quoranus. State maintenance, yearly legitimacy. Oh, that's a lot of yearly legitimacy. We lose legitimacy or we gain. Speaking of state maintenance. I mean, what are we sitting at? Yeah, we start losing legitimacy, which is not too much. I'll go ahead and take this. Turn these off. The only one we want to keep on is we're going to protect our trade in our capital state. Let's help our income just a little bit more here in Alexandria. Ottomans got 31k, so they're still pretty strong here. In a position where we can reinforce this if they decide to go in on it. Noble family requests aid. We do need to send them money. And now we're only losing 11 ducats a month. So that helps our whole disaster situation out. Just need to get our influence down. Is it literally 100% influence? Okay, what are we looking at here? Hejaz and Syria. Hejaz, we need a royal marriage. Can't because we're disloyal. And then Syria, you're still at like 75, so. I'm gonna bring this army here to back this army up just in case. Ottomans coming around with the flank. You guys going on that? I think what we'll do is take these 2 stacks and go fight them on a somewhere. If they're going to siege something. Like they're trying to... Yeah, looks like they're going in on Syria, which is actually perfect because Syria is disloyal. So they're wasting manpower on a disloyal subject. Okay, more discipline. We're rolling pretty good general traits here. Yeah, that did not help your liberty desire at all. There's Tech 4. Radical reforms, we love that. We're gonna go ahead and say... Who do we want? This guy was cheap, so we get rid of both of them, but only one of them. Stab cost advisor and the cheap trade efficiency. Perfect. Now we got more than enough admin to for what we take. Won't be too far behind on our admin side. Radical reforms, ladies and gents. Always roll for radical reforms. Looks like I got another 9k Ottoman. Got 36k, no manpower. Are they tech? They're still tech 3, so it'd be wise for us to like find places to battle them while they're still tech. So let's try to find something. Try to force the... Oh, they just took tech 4. All right. Well, okay. Never mind. We'll just make a front, basically. We just hired him. National tax is good, but I don't want to pay 4 ducats for him. Just take the missionary string. So I'm, you know, there's a unique joy in destroying the Ottomans early, and we're here for it. This is a little dicey. If we win this siege, we're gonna turn on these guys immediately. 4 days left. Perfect. No one can catch him. Maybe we can stop him? There we go. Oh, this guy's... He was Speedy Gonzales over here. Alright, Cocelli. Let's really keep an eye out. It looks like they're going back to siege down Ankara, which we're okay with. Got a reinforcement tick, so they won't immediately get that back. Definitely take the mercantilism. We'll take the legitimacy hit. Okay. Oh, they're going in on that. So in that case, what we want to do is counter engage. I was too slow on that. I should have burned that, actually. So we counter engage on Ankara. Then we go in on Bolu. And now they're pushed across the strait. It's like they're all retreating. So what we want to do is go kablam, hold the straits. Actually, we want our vassals' manpower to take a assault. We're gonna assault this right now. foreign quarter. Trade power in... Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. So as soon as we have this, Ottomans can't cross. We have it blockaded. Ottomans are pretty much dead at this point. We can full siege their Anatolian holdings. They can't cross. Now that we hold the crossing, just got to make sure we continue to blockade it. And from there, it's GG. Syrian liberties, we can actually get them loyal. And deving them up doesn't hurt us at all because we have cores on everything, so it's an immediate annex once we can. And we can start worrying about building a spy network on Byzantium. Don't really need the spy network on the Ottomans anymore. And then we just kind of wave at them at the Strait of Gallipoli and be like, sucks to suck. And even delete our mercs. Syrian Liberty Desire once again, because I deleted the mercs, we will just go ahead with this. So Renaissance. They're just sitting and staring across the street now. We got plenty of ticking war score to get out of this. They literally can't do anything. They can just sit there and take their fate. I can even do something like that. Half maintenance. They can't cross. We just sit here. We sit here and reap the benefits of a dead Ottoman. Lose legitimacy for local manpower and defensiveness, or gain for local unrest. Use a little bit of legitimacy. And is there anything we can take here? We could get dev costs. We get the Malikis for dev costs. I probably should have took it earlier. We get that through Fazan. And then, you know, hopefully a Western Boyd decides to declare on the Ottomans. We could do this and war reps. And I don't want to take another loan, even though we're good on loans. I'm just gonna get a little cash. We don't need tax dev anyways, right? We're a trading empire. Alright, legalism. Local good produce minus 25 where at? Well, if it gives us money or chance for money, sure. Alright, does anyone else want knowledge sharing? No one wants the knowledge. Hey, what's up, Nude? How you doing? Happy Tuesday. In the meantime, we can just go ahead and improve with our vassals. Got great Hajjs we can do now. We can sponsor those. Ottomans, where are you sitting at? See what it takes here to get them pieced out. I can't demand Gallipoli, which is okay. Yeah, we're going. I found a playlist. It's supposed to be ancient Egyptian music, but it seems to be more of the ambient kind of chill, which is, I guess, kind of makes sense. But I'm not complaining. Yeah, we can wait this out for a bit. It's fine. What we could do is send some. Do they have a navy somewhere? Hiding. I don't know. Oh, they're okay. They're blockading it. Okay, what we want to do is trade ship. Okay, we're just gonna go hunt the Ottoman Navy for a little bit of war score. Get some more blockades in. More legalism, a 50% off advisor. We love that. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and blockade whatever else they have remaining. More war score. Like they hired some mercs for some reason. Yeah, you guys are going to turn this one around, I promise. As soon as you learn how to swim. As soon as you learn how to swim, you'll get across that strait. We're just gonna. Oh yeah, what? How much money do we lose here? Like 200 ducats. It's not a whole lot. Still giving me the okay. We could wait. We could wait a few more months. We got plenty of ticking war score to get. Now I do have to be careful over here. I do have the bulk of their navy just sitting there, so sure, we'll take the 5 prestige for that. Yeah, they're literally just waiting to come across. Fine. That didn't make you loyal, okay? Some like ASMR. I actually went on this with only 4 galleys. Absolute madmen. I guess they want this war to be over with. Cacelli, I mean, we could take max money. How do we get Cacelli into this? We can get like 600 ducats and Cacelli. Okay, maybe we just chill. I mean, we can chill. Still got ticking war score. We're not losing a whole lot of money. We can take our diptach. And we just need a couple ships up in the Strait to block, and we're going to send you to protect trade. Let's get our trade fleet together. And where are we looking here? Okay. 8 more reasons? 9 more reasons? 9 months, hopefully. So we take money from the Ottomans, we use that money to pay off our burger loans, take new burger loans, pay off our big loans, and go from there. Take legalism. That's basically we're gonna hold on to this. because we can get more money from this if we wait until our peace deal with the Ottomans. Meanwhile, do we have anyone that needs to be improved with? Answer is always yes. We need to get our claim going over here. Who allied with? Serbia and I hate this event. Alright, literally, I think next month tick we can piece them out for 100 war square. But at the same time, I don't want to piece them out if Byzantium is... They'll probably just turn around and decken Byzantium. I don't want them to do that. So we're going to wait this out just a little bit. Get our claim on Byzantium ready so we can piece out Ottomans, immediately declare on Byzantium. Speed 5 it. I'm going to go ahead and turn our maintenance all the way down. Rebel uprising in Syria. On one hand, fuck them. On the other hand, if I help them to become more loyal. Alright. Peace out time. That's everything we want. GG, get killed. Go ahead and lower this war exhaustion so pouring is cheaper. Go ahead and pay off our corruption. Raise army maintenance. Get a claim on Byzantium. And we're going to pay off our burger loans. We can also do this, right? Burger loans. Actually, we take our tech first. Do we have any techs to take? Since we have high legalism, that makes our techs cheaper. The Muslim dual infantry, and then we're going to go ahead and debase and then get rid of it. And we will take our burger loans. Pay off some of these bank loans. Almost all of them. Where is our loss of money coming from? Port maintenance. Oh, this guy's expensive. We can drop him now. Are burger loans just U.S. loans? Yeah, they're loans you take to pay for your massive amounts of burger. Due to rising inflation, you need to take loans from the bank in order to pay for your McDonald's. Sad state of affairs. Jazzy particularly, so I'm not particularly interested in helping you. Alright, so what are we going with? Serbia, Theodoro, and Athens. We take Constantinople, full annex Byzantium. Release them and Bulgaria. When can we annex Syria? Next year. So Syria is an instant annex. We're going to be over dip slot just by a little. Because we're going to have two vassals in Byzantium and Bulgaria. That's worth it. McDonald's University. I'm a proud member of McDonald's University. Block the strait so we can get across. this army go up to... I don't think we're ever going to get to Serbia, unless Serbia gets no access. Actually, probably shouldn't have done that. It's actually really costly to their manpower. But Byzantium troops are awful. They just lose their entire army here. They still Tech 3? They're still Tech 3. Or Byzantium. More of a KFC call. Okay, alright. What about, is KFC like your go-to for chicken? Like if you had to choose a chicken joint, is it gonna be KFC? Oh, thanks, sir. Very cool. If it's a chicken sandwich, I gotta admit, Popeyes has a really good chicken sandwich. Also, Byzantium deleted their port down here. You love to see it. I've never even heard of Mary Brown's. Is that a Canadian thing? Don't like KFC. I don't normally like their chicken. I think KFC's sides are like top of the... If I could have like Popeye's chicken with KFC sides, I'm a happy man. KFC's coleslaw is probably the best coleslaw I ever ate in my life. We take Kosovo, we get a little boost in income with Kosovo. The gold mine. You hate coleslaw, but that's anytime someone's like, ooh, I hate coleslaw, I'm always like, try KFC's coleslaw. If you still hate it, that's on you. But I've converted like 4 or 5. I converted my girlfriend to coleslaw with using KFC. So I wouldn't go in on that. How many troops will you have here? 3. Yeah, why not? We only got 1K over here. Why not yeet our vassals' manpower into the oblivion? There's Constantinople. And what did we have? Some peasants. Why is Syria down in Hijaz? Hello? Eat salt licorice until you shit yourself to sleep. Well, that's an image, my friend. I've heard they've gone like different with like the spice blend for KFC as well. A good boy with fast food 85. Dude, congratulations. Fast food is like my biggest fights. I struggle so hard with it. I really need to stop. I'm getting too thick. Such a thing is even possible. National manpower modifier for 10 years, 15% are in yearly legitimacy. So basically, I really don't know. Stab costs? What is our stab cost? We really don't have to worry about stab. I'll go ahead and take the manpower. 15%, pretty good. Oh, Cajun fajitas. You know what it is? It's just like, get too freaking lazy to do anything. Take the prestige here. Get too freaking lazy to do anything when I get home. I just want to like rest. Not do anything. Get yourself funny story, we actually got a slap chop, but it's not like a real one. It's like a slap chop's fake expensive or cheap cousin. you only see on the holidays because it's cheap and only comes for the free food. Yearly prestige for 25 ducats? Sure, I'll take it. Now, what's our governing cap at? Still good, so we'll go ahead and core everything. Probably should have concentrated before this, but it is. Alright, that finishes our next mission, which is 1,000 minarets. Basically, oh, that counts as actually deving up our capital. That's pretty cool. So we get urban planning of Cairo. We'll build the legend and the splendor of our most prized city. Wait. Does that happen? Hello? I don't think it happened. There it is. Why wouldn't it just fire right away? So weird. Anyways, monthly splendor +1, which is fantastic. We get another manufacturer there and local center trade up cost. So it makes our level 3 trade center much cheaper to upgrade. Serbia, we just want to white peace out. Our next war. We could go in on Karaman, who is guaranteed by the Ottomans for some. That would have been nice if the Ottomans were on it. Would have been a nice little truce reset. Yearly prestige for 50% off, or the Delta gets some dev costs. I think we do need to dev down there. Like a free general, who is absolute ass. That's a 40 tradition general, by the way. These boys can get in position for our next war. Go ahead and park you guys so you can heal up. Alright, so that is going to be you guys. Get rid of our spy network. Take max cash. Take the war reps. And do a little prestige farming. Tiny bit of prestige farming. At this point, we just need to get Theodoro out, who's being... Or do we need... No, they said we're done. Alright, first things first is we need to release Bulgaria. Actually, first things first is... Annex you. We're gonna go ahead and accept Turkish. We need to do some releasing. Bulgaria and Byzantium. Now they're big Angies. Embrace the Turk. Yeah, man. Majority of our devs gonna be Turkish. Why wouldn't? Also, what we need to do is lower autonomy across the board. We're fighting some nobles, that's for sure, but we're okay. Manpower's in a good spot. I don't think we're making money yet, but we'll get there. Anything here we want to take? Definitely want to take these, but we want more crown land before we do it. Alright, so we integrate Syria at the end of this month. Nice. Great. Ottomans have peasant war. Fantastic. Good evening, Average. How you doing, buddy? All right, and while all this starts ticking, we're gonna go ahead and get working on Caravan. Just gonna go ahead and declare this now. Declare 4 Caravan. How do I feel about? I love the new Mamluk stuff. I did a little cheeky little small mini run that first dropped, and I was very, very happy about it. Alright, so Byzantium we just need to improve with. Them under wraps. Add even more navy. Even more trade power in the Gulf of Aden, or another cheap advisor. So you're 40. What's your death risk? 0%? Alright, we'll take the trade power. Hanging out with friends. But what you guys been doing? You still playing D&D? I'm gonna be doing some D&D tomorrow and at work. And we can start doing some of this stuff. Wow. Diverting some trade. Make some more money. What does this do? We sponsor a Grand Hajj for the ruler of the Ramzan. This will cost us 50 Diplo as well as 200 ducats. Relations between our Muslim schools will improve. They will receive the following benefit: gain 25 piety in their current path, legitimacy or devotion plus 10, mutual plus 10, and then we gain 20 loyalty to our Olima. That's a nice little button to click in case you need Olima or trust between like school. Oh, that sucks. Alright, what's our combat? I think it's up to 22 now, yeah. So, get that sorted. Where's our other stack at? Oh. Alright, what's our... Yeah, see, we're looking good now. Loans are even better, too. We can pay off our last bank. Actually, we have 2 banks. Got the big one. Oh, we're making money now. Just have to pay off a loan. Go ahead and get our navy to block. Actually, we already have a ally navy blockading, so we're just gonna put them in port and prepare. Looks like they're going in on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this. Sit them right there in case. Ooh. As soon as I see Worldly Alima, I know what to do. That means we can pay off another loan. Okay, anyone else transferring trade? Everyone's transferring trade. Embargo. Now we just need Byzantium and Bulgaria to be happy with us. They will be happy with us once we get their cores. Ottomans are pretty much dead at this point. I think we have a mission for the bays, right? 20 provinces of Anatolia. Subjugate the Beyliks. We can go in on a queue. Let's get that queued up. Make them bold, I guess. Don't want them hiding. They have no reason to be hiding right now. Another... admin is good. Take the admin this time. Right, Navy. How much force limit are we over on the Navy? Just 21. How much are we paying for that? Only 2 ducats. Alright, can we get some more Mamluks here? Any Mamluks in chat? And we go in on AQ. Great Horde should be pretty easy to piece out once we get up there. If we get up there. Go ahead and convert that. 50% off advisors. We love them. We'll hire them. Hired. First reform is Diwan Al-Qas. A fantastic -10 construction cost, and we get dev cost. Who doesn't love construction cost reduction? So good. I'm gonna have you take over because you have 1 extra siege pip. You don't love it? To make more money? Fair enough. But you make more money by building more things. You gotta spend money to make money. Right, we only have a couple claims on this. Oh, QQ and AGM. Okay. That's a little spicy. Nothing we can't handle, except QQ is a little annoying because of their stupid forts there. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the hydrate. They did. They used to cost 10 power points each, along with the ducats. I remember those days semi-fondly. Right. Good thing that happened now because we're only losing 2. Many factories used to cost 50 power points. Times. That's not a real coalition. We just gotta do some improving with some people. I don't know where you guys get off being disloyal. So it's like Kandar, I guess? I don't care. Was it Kandar? Wallachia won't. They're friendly. Is it just AQ and Kandar that would coalition us? Not a big deal. Got some Ottoman separatists about to fire. The aristocrats are being noisy again. We're just going to take a little bit of time to improve with our subjects. Let's turn off our ports. Ottoman separatists probably going to be Huda Vendingar. Probably butchered it. I tried this time. Make sure everyone's giving us trade. The Proinars, yeah, it feels like early on, it's very painful to have them. Like, you need to probably scale a bit more for them. No, it's fine. We're here for it. I admittedly in my little like 3-hour run with Byzantium, I didn't use a Proinars because I felt like I needed all the force limit I could get. Those were kind of biting us. Cute little guy over here, little Sturby. What are we looking at for the aristocrats? Mamluks. Wait, what? Where's the coup? Mamluks influence lower than 100. Correct me if I'm wrong. 89 is less than 100. And it's literally green check marking. Is it just... Trump voice wrong. Don't I have that as a redeem? Is it just showing it because it's ticking down? Is that what's going on? It's just showing it because it's ticking down, I think. It's not growing. It went from 35 to 34. That's just weird. I've never... Usually once you get out of disaster parameters, it goes away. Oh, weird. We can golden era. Hello. Want to be on stream? Everyone say hi to Smoke. She wants to be on stream. Oh. This is the grand captain of everything. She really doesn't like my face near her face. She's doing everything to keep it away. Oh, I know. So abused. Alright, so I think first age bonus, we just do Justified Wars. Get rid of that AE. Jazz, you can take one little development. This is a little bit annoying. I guess we can chill for now. Let our manpower get back up. Get our vassals in order. Our royal marriages. Why are you disloyal? Why is everyone disloyal? Everyone just needs to frickin' calm down. Don't need anyone getting their stuff supported. Ramazan will go ahead and royal marry you. Did your leader die? Is that what happened? I think that's probably what happened. Ottoman's paying off people's debt? Wow. How nice of them. Okay, who's disloyal? Byzantium? There we go. Yep. Want some knowledge? Is there anyone better to give it to? Let's ask that question. I don't have a... Alright, well, I guess not. So, there you go, Anisa. Who needs the most love right here? Byzantium, Bulgaria, battle. Not really. Kazan, I guess we just improve with until you're at 200. And what are we looking at for the institution? It's like Constantinople will get it. We'll like filter it off them. And lower our autonomy. All right, what's popping? Come down to Matisse. Prestige and legitimacy, or 200 ducats. Makes us take prestige and legitimacy. Where you get all these? Like, these guys should be butting heads. How did you ally 2 rivals? You can make being like a country with like 8 provinces. Are you guys okay? I think you are. I guess we could help you with that. Actually, probably better for us to do that. Because we get a bunch of improved relations for it. Let's go ahead and just take the tolerant. And go ahead and call a diet, seize our land. Gola is a subject. I want to fire. I'll just take a temple. Turkish soldiers. Alright, hold up. While Mamluks make up the core of our forces, not all of our military might consists of warrior slaves. Local Turkish soldiers become much of our infantry. They're also used for guard and garrison. I'm not familiar with them. But essentially, we get 5% manpower for 10 years for 63 ducats. Or we get national unrest for -1 for 10 years. Then we get separatists in KC. Okay, Siri. Take the manpower. Jeddah, you guys are good. Cool. Byzantium really liked us helping here. And we're just going to take care of our rebels over here. This Ottomans, we could get a reset on the Ottomans, but they're calling in a billion. They're dead at. Literally don't have any debt. Period. Alright, QQ just went to war, so maybe that's one less person we have to worry about. Is the Ottoman truce up? This would be a good 5-year reset. Yes, yes indeed. I think actually the word Mamluk means something along the lines of that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different nation. Interesting. Oh, actually, can we do a reconquest? We could. I totally missed Eprius kind of existing for a bit, and that's an easy reconquest for Byzantium. Also, what are the Knights of Rhodes looking? Regular conquest. Cyprus. You can invade Cyprus to get the Rhodes and Cyprus without having to fight Venice. The path to least resistance. Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. What's up, Cleric? Happy Tuesday, my friend. Kinda. Ooh, we do have a government in right. Power cost minus 5%. I think we hold on to that for some ideas for our next idea slot. We'll go ahead and get that's a good admiral. You know what I need to do? I need to add some new ones is what I need to do. I need some new blurps. Oh, cleric. Coming in with the hot and fresh year, thank you. Before religion sounds as blurps, ooh, satisfying. We could do the you know, burning provinces for its dev. That's always a satisfying sound. Yeah, thank you, cleric. I appreciate that. Been a year. How about that? Time flies when you're playing EU4. We're just gonna give this to Byzantium. We can probably drop our fort need for it. Got Caremen, rebels. We need intense rebels. Everything's gonna be firing pretty much all at once. We do need some forts back up. Forts, get some forts. Alright, they're good. Who is also needing some inflation? Byzantium. So the export here, this is actually I don't know why this keeps happening. This is a bug part of, like, this is like one of the easiest achievements, but it keeps popping up whenever you look. Anyways, exporting grain is a new feature for the Mamluks, a new diplomatic feature that you get when you finish this, I believe. Yes. So when we finish this mission, we unlock the diplomatic ability to export grain, which essentially just gives the target nation some manpower. I forgot what we get something for it, but I think it's mercantilism for like 50 diplo power. So it's basically just exporting it to every continent at least once. Speaking of, what do we need to do to fill that mission? One of the following must be true. We got D1 already. Then we need a workshop or counting house. Pretty much, yeah, bread basket. Everything in here needs a counting house or workshop. Get these guys out. There you go. Nice looking Byzantium. You over to Caraman. Can actually just fire these guys off. They're waiting around for them. Mamlukian. Nope. We lost 5,000 troops transporting from Byzantium or from Greece to. Oh. I was lying, chat. I was complaining about nothing. Ignore me. Right. Sarahani out. How's everyone else doing? Give me your trade. Give me your trade. To improve with Hijaz. This is up here. One of these two. Which one? It's probably gonna be the province with iron. 15 prestige, or do we take the money? Interesting. That's worth investigating. I don't think they would, because they usually take the Demi autonomy or whatever. It would be cool to see orthomans by the AI. That's a good thing we take the money because we get a bunch of dev for it. Okay. You can do total war down here. You want them in the HRE cursed. How dare you? I kind of want to do this. Especially with the Ottomans that have pretenders. Ottoman with pretenders. Curious. How's everyone's on attach. Bring you back. 26k Ottomans. They still got Tech 4. Can you support religious love vibe? We'd have to go some espionage. Hire one general for that. Better than a 1-2. 0-4-5. That's pretty much our merc general. These guys need to fire off. I think maybe we do this. Did QQ already peace out? I'll have more. This is kind of an annoying alliance chain because there's like 27. We could dev our institution. Have it right here in the Delta. We just kind of go across here. Actually, I kind of don't want to spend that. Yeah. Yep. I want to get our first idea group October of this year. All right. So how much do we need that to spread? Spreading pretty quickly. We could flip our institution or our edict over to institution spread once it becomes available. Ottomans are really struggling. Hello. Give it a shot. Ooh, Austria with espionage. Pretty dirty. Of course. Of course, when I leave the province, you decide to spawn. Wonder if they'll go to Al-Karak. I know. Oh no, Al-Quds is just a flatland, so we'll take that. Jerusalem. Alright, we need to get to this one really quick. Please don't take it. Please don't take it. We're good, right? God. Alright, Dokladir is the last of it. Saruhan. I think we'll just give them a little friendly nudge. Alright, so if we take our power, I don't want to wait for mill points, so I guess we'll just tech up. We're gonna do a little. I think we're gonna do a little aristo. Definitely want to open a mill idea. I wanted to try something interesting. Prevent the appointment of a new bishop. Sure. This is what you get. Alright, Saruhan, we'll get those guys done, and then we will figure out our next war. Maybe it's just down here. Make our vassals bigger. I'm gonna take Aristo. Get the horsies online. Get 25% Cav combat. Pretty good. Go ahead and provoke these rebels. Alright. Oh. Ottoman War. We basically have our vassals on the other side. When is their truce up? Now, at this point, it doesn't make sense to go in on it. It did ally a bunch of annoying. This will be quick enough to peace out. Maybe we could go to war with two. Really? Oh, Morocco is literally an opium. Okay. Alright, we can do some Arabian stuff, I guess. Not a big deal. Like, no one really cares about what's going on in here. Timurids, how are you doing? Still vibing? Or people much free? They still have a bunch of vassals with 100% Liberty Desire. Yeah, you guys know you could kill them, right? You got this. Alright. What else we got? Hormuz and a jam. That would be an easy way to get a jam out. Awasir. Mar and Beja. I think this is a pretty good war to take. Go ahead and play for Dawasir. I'm gonna turn everyone to have you come down to Beja. Let's see how good these vassals do. Let's see the vassal swarm. Let's explore it, shall we? Also getting money. But I would like to kind of hold on to my piety for the tech discount. Why are you in my territory? Where are you going? Why are you stack wiping my vassal? Why are you like? Where are you going? What was that, Pat? You literally could have just... Yeah. Sure. Alright, let's... I'm gonna go ahead and pop Golden Era. Use our all power cost minus 5%. That makes you about 70 points cheaper. I just don't understand it. Literally could have just walked this way. God, you just gotta ruin my vassal's life. Yeah, who else do I need to improve with? Bulgaria? And Ottoman's War will be chock full of fun. Chew on Beja, and out. I love this fort. It is the best fort in the game. Not really. It is an absolute nightmare to siege. Nothing like starting minus 71%. Level 3 coastal forts, baby. I would say they're sieging Alexandria, and they got a wall breach. Pack 4 backwater Bajans know how to siege forts better than we do. I was here already asking out. Ooh, I would not suggest doing that. Silly Hijaz. Let me go ahead and build a couple of these. A couple marketplaces. Beja out. Actually, I'm gonna go and stack wipe. They deserve it. For a shock general. That's what you get. What flames down here? How badly would it hurt to take this? $50 admin? I mean, might as well. Can't do it though. Guess we'll wait it out. Still at minus 64 up here, which is absolutely painful. Through with Ramazan. So you guys won't be fully loyal once we're in peace, or fully at 200 when we're at peace. Byzantium as well. Oh, you know what? We should have declared on Cyprus and the Knights. We should probably go do that. It's free real estate. Okay, we can peace out Beja. They're like 9 dev that they have. Ain't it wild that you can no longer get legalism and mysticism by declaring on nations? Get out of here! What are you doing? What is that path? Like, why would... I don't get that. Ottomans screwing us even beyond, like, the confines of war. Wild. I could vassalize them, but it's probably easier just to attack them. Song sounds like it belongs in like SimCity. SimCity 3000. To be exactly precise. Right, we're gonna bring you boys over to Rhodes. Mamluks. Oh, I just put a. Must have died at sea. Age of 50. Oof. Let's see what the Turk does for us. 644. Strong genetics, and he's tolerant, just like his ancestors. Can't go wrong with a 644 29-year-old. So we're not going to make a general. Absolutely not. Here we go. More Ottoman rebels marching through my land to take on... That doesn't make any sense. These are Janissaries, too. Oh my god. What I do deserve that. Alright, I don't think we can't full piece out Hassa, right? We can't even actually problem. So can't make it before, but you know who can? But once I get rid of your army, we're fine. Who's disloyal? Why is everyone disloyal? Here, everyone behave. Okay, so we want to daily prestige, trade efficiency, take the legitimacy and the manpower. That's good. Alright, so what we want to do is give this to Jazz, the Jazz, the Jazz. And then we could maybe split this up. Give them to the island. Jazz. Oh, Hormuz is... They jumped on that. You little stinkies. Yeah, I'd rather take the stab hit. How much is stab gonna cost us? Yeah, I'll take it. Give this to Anisa. It's 100% peace offer. Wonder if we can get... Can't get that. Oh. I have a phone call, so y'all, I'll be right back. So I can take that. Join the intermission. All right, my friends. Hope we all are refreshed and ready to play some more EU4. We all had some water to drink. Stay hydrated. Back into things here. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. Finished up a war down here. We could probably do some more. Yeah, water. Well, if it contains water, at least it's hydrating you in some manner, some degree. We could do Angola allied with anyone. Guaranteed by Ethiopia. Average. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. As always, you are too kind, my friend. You should be spending that money on yourself. Better use for it. Buy yourself some D&D minifigs. The legitimacy here. Our next war, we should be able to full annex without co-belligering. Where are we at here? What's this costing us? Plus 10? We can take another mill idea, right? Take a little manpower and dev cost. So let's do... Hugs from Captain are free. You don't have to use the money anymore. Oh, were you paying? Were you paying like a different animal beforehand? All right, we'll Kobolage, Najran, and then get to it. Imagine just a business where you charge people to hug your animals. Honestly, probably work out. Who is disloyal? Hajaz, I just fed you a bunch of stuff, too. Is that why? Also, not royal married. Still not doing it. We lost all our royal marriage. No, like, yeah, you can pet them, but I'm... Petting and hugging's different, okay? I guess you can hug at a petting, too, and I have hugged petting. You got me there! You foiled me yet again. Back to the drawing board. I'm gonna need you to take a chill pill. I don't need your trade, Fazan. Get out of here. Got like 8 dev. Who needs it? Not me. Okay, and we just need to Royal Mary Fazan. Right, give us our trade back. Doing. All right, when's Ottoman's up? 4 years. Nice. All right, Naj. Hormuz and Timmy. Take a free general. See what we get. Casino Universalis. Who knows? That is still bugged. But we do take a 3-4-3. That's definitely a pretty decent general. My capital, Kekopolis. Got him. If I can spell correctly. There you are, sir. Kekopolis. Opolis. Also, the nerf to the pyramids hurts my soul. But you get the Al Azhar University, which is idea cost, more advisors. Need to get rid of one of these guys. You got a really stupid idea? What is it? What's the Easter egg? The library, it flips it to a letter C because you finally understand the alphabet and you realize this is just a backwards C. When is extra late? I haven't set anything in stone, but it'll probably be sometime in late December. Get these knights pieced out. Not a real coalition. We're gonna delete their fort. Needs it. Waste money. I believe this is the mission for Terra. Yep, Knight. And Army Tradition and Prosperity in the Delta and Bahari. Basically, already got full prosperity in our capital, but this helps that. And this is just Cyprus. Get 100 Splendor and then 100 admin, basically. We're at 6 admin. But yeah, keep your eyes tuned for Extra Life. That will probably be coming late December. I'll definitely release something on Twitter or Discord. Not sure what games we're going to be doing yet, but always think of something. Mm, 25 admin for 260 ducats. Legalism. Social mobility, that means cheaper advisors. We love that. Whatever makes us even more money. I like how you can, break off your siege, right? But the stack that it breaks off of isn't your, it won't be your siege stack. It's like the siege stack doesn't get your general is what I'm trying to say, which is kind of annoying. Alright, I guess we give this to Jazz. Cyprus is done. Yeah, unless it's a 0 siege general. It's still nice to have a general on a siege, just so you don't get waylaid by the AI. But finish this off. Get more admin out of it. Basically, cost for its core covers its core cost. I'm gonna take the war taxes just to make a bit more money. And one of these vassals we need to start integrating. I think we still have the malice. No, we don't. Angola took did they take that land? I don't think they did. Ethiopia is having a pretty good day. Pretty good game. Alright. Don't think we need the Alexandria fort is pretty good for the north, but I'm going to expand into 2 minutes. Don't exactly need it. We can sell titles. Can we do a sell C's? We can do a sell C's, so we're going to wait for that. 7 nobles in Kekapolis. This is what we get for reading. Nobles rising up there. Really don't want to spend the admin. I don't want to save it. I do have a fort there, so they can go ahead and raise up. Probably could have waited on that, but that's fine. Mongol out of this. How bad does this hurt? Not really. And then we're doing boom, boom, boom. Do a little bit of min-maxing. I'm just gonna give that to Jazz. That to you. Here, be happy. Who else got that? I got money. I got money if you got that. Game. There, everyone is happy. Okay, so what we want to do is sell titles as soon as we kill those guys up there. Turn this off. All right, 1466 Ottoman War in 2 years. Could go to war with Tunis, but they are allied with the Ottomans, so we will choose to protect the Ottomans instead. Prestige and legitimacy for 100 gold. Yep. Right. That. We're gonna wait to take that because we're going to sell titles and seize titles. Or legitimacy, never fine with lowering your state maintenance. Alright. 13.7. Alright. So go ahead and do our sell, seize. Apparently I don't know math. I can get rid of this fort. These forts are actually poo-poo. This is a good fort spot. But we do this first. Back up. Ottomans, where you at? Tech 5. Have you come up here? Alright, are there any other vassals that are being pooped? Jazz is being kind of weird. Let's go ahead and do a quick integrative kill. Everyone else we just improve. Give these guys all this land and they're being about it. Ottomans and Timurids no longer valid rivals. I'll have you come down and help the Jazz. Unfortunate. Who is a valid rival? France? Oh, France. And then there was one. Go ahead and call it diet. I think we need to do a bunch of diets for something. Oh. 5 government reforms. It's not this. We just need workshops for it. Guess not. Probably thinking of a different. Yeah, I've been here. We could go for that. Oh, skill 3 trader for 50% off. Pretty good. What else are we doing? Invasions. Just gonna come over here and take care of. And we will improve with Aniza and Hejaz. Should make Byzantium like us a little bit more. Knowledge sharing. Forgot to do some knowledge sharing. Want some knowledge. Lithuania is free. Want some. Ducats a month. Sounds good to me. I know that didn't do anything, but Asia. You guys. Probably the province of Asia. Fund separatists as well. I definitely need Tech 6 before we go to war with the Ottomans. Still May of next year, so we got 13 months. Be fine on that. Still pouring some stuff. Could probably do some exploiting to pay off bank loan. Nice. Free troops. Take them. Pay off bank loan. We have actually one. Take Tech 6. Upgrade our cav. Gonna have some cav that's hitting pretty hard. Our go ahead and build 2 cav per stack down here. Lower our economy. We can delete the port on Cyprus. Convert some provinces. Ooh, bad time to take 5% morale loss before we're going to declare on the Ottomans. Separatists on Cyprus. They popped off really quick. Okay? Take care of them. Love this event. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, who do we want to upgrade? Damashq. Alexandria. Lab has 16 dev. Let's do that. Anyone down there? Take get the autonomy, I guess. But 25% autonomy on a 3-dev province, not a whole lot. Bring you up to Constantinople. Alright, what are we looking at for beginning? We'll take that. Playing on the Ottomans. We're talking AQ, Tunis, and Gaza. Everyone to turn everyone to. That's fine. Byzantium, we can divert trade as soon as we declare war. Or are we just doing that? Let's be safe and not do it because I don't want to risk anyone supporting it. I'd be shocked if someone did. I want to lose the stab, so never mind that. Hopefully you guys get there in time. Very long. There we go. Perfect. Bring you up. Military leader die. And recruiter general. Good little siege pip on him. Go ahead and take a loan. Turn our forts on. How much do we have? 5. We'll just hold on to that. We'll be alright. Alright, so the plan is... How much force? We got 12 force limit. We could do a free company. So free company takes care of AQ. Got an army over here to take care of Tunis, and then we just blockade the strait. Full siege down Anatolia. We could scootage Byzantium. So they can't be... Yeah, we're going to scootage Bulgarian and Byzantium. So they can't be occupied by the Ottomans. You a general. Who are you? Alright. Ottoman War Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. Bunch of reconquesting. 40k. Hopefully got an army over here. Let's do Gallipoli. We can use this opportunity to annul some alliances as well. How many troops you got? 10k? Nice. Oh, we do have 19k Ottomans on this side. Okay. Well, alright, that's fine. Surely. Let's have those 21k, and that's pretty ugly. Won't be a stack wipe. They don't have the numbers for it. You guys will retreat all the way back to the capital. Cool. I want to give you our best general. Been alive this entire time. Been alive since the start. One of the real ones. And we do have the Tech 6 advantage, which we definitely want to take advantage of. I can't move. Probably should have kept one of these forts up. A lob fort. No, I wanted to drop a fort here. Let's do that. Our money minus 4 ducats. All right. Basically, you're on Ottoman babysitting duties. Just keep an eye out for Ottomans. $21K can firmly stare there. Put these guys off, so we're not taking mad amount of. I'm not. What is this fort network? Ugh. I think it's better to walk all the way around so we can actually like split them off. I don't know where that 29K Ottoman stack went, or 24 or whatever. Stay vigilant. We definitely want to take admin tech for workshops. In this war, we're literally going to be spending minimal admin, so fine. But check out. We get paper. Or we get cost of paper. We come up this way. Little worrisome marching into Logoport. Especially when we can't avoid that stack. Bring you around here because that stack's not dead. I kept Alexandria, or I didn't keep Alexandria. Oops. Daisies. Alright, we have a stack over here for it. And white piece AQ, and then they'll just stand and stare. Alright, we don't want a white piece AQ, we want to know their annoying alliance chain that they got going. I think we do need to win that siege. This is our Diplotech, we'll go ahead and take. 69 PP, very nice. I can get that up a little bit higher by insulting France. Tunis, we just want to annul their treaty with the Ottomans. Take some money, which is nice. We're going to hold on to it because we want to build a bunch of workshops down here. We need 5 workshops. Another 4 uniform. We got it before declaring on them and during. Not sure where the other Ottoman stack is. We can peace out. AQ now. Spend some time improving with our other vassals. Keep on converting. And have you come stand right there. Make sure they can't move any farther. Actually, you're gonna come here. have the mercs keep an eye on Tunis. Might piece them out. We'll wipe them out. AQ, we can get out of this war. Oh, they're like this. Their money. Their war what? War rep. I wouldn't be surprised if AQ was looking to go in after annulling that alliance game. Where are we standing here? We can definitely take our nice Bristow idea. Gives us global trade power and trade range. Should see a little spike in income. Good spike in manpower. Once these guys are done, we're going to send them back up to Anatolia. Noble birth. Really, army tradition -1. We will definitely take that to less. And what can we take here? Dev cost or we don't have to take anything. We'll hold on to it. Could take Defender of Faith, but we're saving money. Don't need to really do it. Maybe if we go stand on Tunis, we should be able to take some out. Maybe even another alliance with a little bit of that. Orthodox Zealots take Constantinople. Let's just try to do a little bit of carpet sieging here. We can actually go in on that. Okay, what other subjects do we have? Bulgaria needs a hit. Oh, hey, there you are. Good to see ya. Proud Gazakmuk was in this war. I see you trying to be sneaky on here. Go ahead and sit on Al Karak. Yeah. And we got Tunisians running into the desert. Just want to get your treaty annulled. That's all. Alright, bottom. Hopefully that's a stack wipe. Really close. We didn't 2-1 them. Ottomans. Where are you headed? I think they just walk straight down. Alright, let's sell. We got a port building there, perfect. Need. Tunis, are you ready to get out? Annul your alliance with the Ottomans and fun. Flip one of these. We're just gonna get the Gazis. It's perfect. Be a stack wipe. Nice. Now we also get them standing on our capital. Which hopefully means we get there before December so we don't take a loss of prosperity. 3-star general. 6-4-2-1. Oh, better of it, huh? Got that 0.7 more morale. We could change this up. We don't have. We roll for our discipline or morale. morale. Take it. Still got a stack wipe out of it, so. They are guarding that crossing with pretty good fervor. Let's send our mercs up to KoK. Oh, relax. How did they get down? Probably took the mill access and then canceled it after. Alright, U4K just goes standing Karasi and wave flight at the 26K Ottoman standing. Guys, you be going in on the Ottomans if you want. I won't hold it against you. I want to get these boys all together. Get them up to Stugla. It's gonna be tough going. They're probably gonna be a little aggressive. Oh, what the hell? Oh shit! Oh no! Huge mistake. It's fine, right? Everything's fine. Actually, this is pretty good. Now they can't. We could do a little bit of trolling, light bit of trolling. So they're gonna. Oh, I thought they would retreat across the strait, but I guess. Not sure where they're retreating to. That's a lot of nobles. Who said that many nobles was okay? Wait, are you actually? Yeah. Okay. When do you cross? 25th. You can stay there. Not as clean as I'd want it to be, but still a stack wipe. Now we can pretty much easily get across. Hopefully we can get these nobles to attack into us. Another stack wipe. I'll go ahead and use our cannons on that. Just gonna go ahead and take care of those. Got the manpower for it, that's fine. You guys here. Wasn't that bad. 7K. Alright, next reform. No special reforms for the Ottoman on this level. This would be pretty good for us because of the force limit contribution. But I think I do want the autonomy chain. Get us closer to 100% autonomy, or 0% autonomy across the board. Can we get the KoK? And them pieced out. Still trying. Still got 25K hanging around. I'm gonna change everyone to supportive. Everyone embargo rival. to take care of that, actually. Everyone but Byzantium embargo rival. You know what I did? You know what I did wrong here? I hired mercs without burning our professional. We just lost about a good chunk of manpower off that, but you do. We'll take the prestige hit because we'll be back up to 100 pretty soon. Oh, do they have the P over Hungary then? Gonna bring you boys over here. This siege is just taking forever. Gallipoli, hello? This is unnecessary. Yep. Adaptive combat, I guess, is good. Alright, are you just gonna stand there? Pick off one of your small stacks. I'll happily do that. For moving them in such a manner that allowed me to do so. Alright, let's see what we can get off of these guys. Hopefully all our cores. Should be able to get the majority of them. I want Gallipoli. Let's focus on Byzantium. Then do Bulgaria afterwards. That's all Byzantium. So yep. Beeb. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. Igolo. That's the piece we take. Alright, who else do we need to improve with? Probably won't need to do anything with Bulgaria or Byzantium. Time. Alrighty. Button. Got our port up in Parash. Go ahead and take our next idea. Probably take one more. How many more loans? That's a state. Just stand on Solonic. Change everyone up to siege. 34k men. 10k, probably 24 up here. I think I'm just gonna assault this. Hey, Mr. Ottomans. See you. I would prefer catching you out, but I don't think I'm going to. But when's my estate interaction up here? Every 10 years? I'm not sure. Oh. Alright, you stack wipe me, I'll stack wipe you. Good trade. Then you get yourself caught. How did we lose 9K on that? What was that? Oh, we got a -1 on that? Well, that'll do it. Get a stack wipe on. Hopefully. There we go. Beautiful. I think that's the end of the war. There we go. Alrighty. That is the Ottomans. Part 2. And Byzantium gets the recovery of Greece. Congratulations, Byzantium. Did it. Yeah, finally did it. I guess the only downside to that was the Ottomans are so small we couldn't, and they weren't even eligible to be a rival. We did all that. Alright, so we need to spend money. Some workshops. For... on over here. Yes. You guys could just be cool for 1 second. Anyways. Build some workshops. We need 4 workshops, all here. So we'll go ahead and get those built. And we can do another center of trade. Go ahead and do that. Get rid of these mercs. I have some troops heading down there already. Perfect. And who is disloyal? Hejaz once again. Okay. What's our income? Trade situation. What can we do here? Basra. I think maybe Basra is better than Ethiopia. Let's look. We're at 1539, and then Basra to Aleppo to. That's a little bit better. Right, they need to take the damn privilege that stops this. What's next? Karatanid and Doklidir. Do another cycle, which I am keen to. Pay off our loans with it. Gives us bigger loans to work with from the Merchant Guild. Yo, Jibbles, what's up, my friend? Thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Gotta be like and grains. We're all about the grains. Some people go to the gym for gains. We go to the market for grain. Alright, Tunis is getting slapped by Castile right now. We could do some more stuff in Arabia. Arabia. I mean, Rassids are literally free. Get these rascals. Look at that. Look. Mountain ports. Thessaly and Caesir. Seeds, it is time for you to say goodbye. Capital. Surprised you survived this long. No friends down there. No one wants to knowledge share. Except for Amazon, who'll give me 10 cents. Okay, never mind. Come back here, and then we'll... Oh. Isaac took care of their own. Very nice. What did we finish off here? Get 5 crown land, love it. And then we get export grain, which is part 1 of what we need to do for the Mamluks. So is there anyone that wants our grain? Export grain. Must be an ally or a subject. Oh, okay. Well, that changes things up a bit. You'll take my grain, you got it. Let me ingrain. I could ally Castile for 1. Be one of these guys out here for 2. That's true. That's weird. Like, why can't I just let me export my grain? Oh, what's this? Okay, we're way at. We have some. So there we go. Look at that. We're making 11 ducats. Love to see it. 650 men, though. Look at that. Be a little bit more careful with our manpower. For Muzzin agent. If I do this. Alright. We need a fleet in the Red Sea. Fortunately, we're way overforced, but it's not a big carefree general. Take that so we can take our... We want to take our next middle idea. Another diplomat, general class money. Do this, and I think we'll be okay. Oh my god, don't... Poor Moose Man. I think he ended up losing on this. Was it that province? But yeah, this one was his first obstacle, and I think it was that one down. I'm fine with curtailing them because they're super influential. I'm gonna build a bunch of galleys out here. 9 galleys might do it on Hormuz. Oh, this song is epic as hell. I think we're pretty close to getting the mission for Arabia here. One more province. We're literally one province off after the receipt. Grant hydraulic rights. Wait, we don't have a permanent claim on Hormuz? Oh, it's the actual province. Got it, got it. Can't even full annex them. Alright, let's go ahead and take a lap for myself. Start gov cap at. Eesh, okay, that's a little spicy. Don't have courthouses yet. We do have privileges to grant and development to exploit. Build some centers of trade, definitely. Alright. Yemen got a whole bunch of annoying allies, but Mamluks. Yemen doesn't want to defend. Yemeni ruler is cruel. Cruel fates. Maybe we just do this now. We'll have our navy up and going. To get us to Hormuz. Oh, look at this little guy hanging out. Oh yeah, a whole lot of nice little quality of life improvements with those flags. Good stuff. You know, I should have took that moment to export some grain, but we do have extra diplo power for it. What are our thoughts on the new Fars color? The minty blue Fars. I can say I personally like it. You don't mind it? Perfect. Man of intellect. What's this? Sell off Turkish slaves? 164 ducats for a button press? We like that. What do we get for this? Crew from Turkish lands. We get 4,000 manpower. Oh, perfect. Rebels spawn on top of us. We love to see it. I'm gonna build a couple more galleys out here just to be safe. The cost of them are just growing exponentially. We're gonna have to do a little bit of fleet man. Or build some shipyards. Military, I can take some manpower. Pretty please. Always use manpower. Nice. Thanks, Anisa. Very cool. Just for that, you're getting all this. For your kindness, I show you kindness in. Going back in on Tunis is a good idea, but I want 1 second between wars to, come on, man. You're not even that big. Like, yeah, you got all this, but it's like 12 dev. The majority of your dev has come from me deving because you're annoying. Gotta get these Venetian Islands still. Where's our gov cap at? Eesh. Pushing it. Let our ships finish, and then we will attempt to cross here. Asa Truce is up in 2 years, so we'll definitely want to finish them off. This, do this, or all this, which is pretty much at our gov cap. I'm not gonna lie, this song sounds like it belongs on like Skinamax at 4 in the morning. Being grossly over our naval force limit, and we're still making pretty good. I'll take the legalism. Let's go ahead and get this blockade going. We do have your full legalism going. So that's going to help with our next tech up. Because they're that much quicker. It's about 10% if we're at full. It's so good. Minus 10% tech cost. Full legalism. Illegal. Actually, it's legal. And we'll take our manpower, thank you very much. Probably one of the first times ever I've got to click the besides the Turkish government button, I usually don't get to press these. Where, you gain a dip? How did you gain a dip? Mr. Cloud. Trapezon. Trying to scrape. I like how Karaman is still hanging around. Oh, sorry, Kandar. Have enough cannons for this? We do, but I don't use it. Dip dev once. We can tab up. Tab up. Just like that, we get 50 of it back. Like we're being rewarded for our suboptimal play. Whoa. Where did you come from? 4344? Yeesh. Put you on the fort. Who's there? Where are you coming from, QQ? Who are you at war with? Ajam? Okay. Sure. Thanks for taking them out for me, my friend. I appreciate it. Baybar say Foodin. Say nothing. Baybars. I can't take anything. All right. Let's eat our vassals done. Who says no? If we could take the rest of the coast. Yeah, it's pretty good. Take that. Finish off you. Anisa, you get all this. Nice. Alright. We got a button to click, and that is for Uniting Arabia. And then we get the Hormuz Straits. Our trade in Hormuz increases by 1. Some more permanent claims along the coast here. Got some more claims to finish up in Anatolia. We got Tunis to go in on. Our Militech, we have cannons. Love to see it. Need to build some cannons. A lot of force limit to work with. I think that's where we're going to leave off here tonight. Next stream, we will be going in on Tunis. Actually, let's sell some grain, shall we? Who wants some grain? Get your grain here. So we get it's actually 50 admin and we get 2 mercantile. So that's not a terrible trade-off considering it's 100 Diplo for grain. So this will be number 1. We got Europe done. Apparently these guys don't want our grain. I can export it to Fazan though. Perfect. That's Africa. Asia. Don't think I have anyone in Asia. We can only maintain 4 grain export contracts at a time. I only got 2 right now, right? Or does it count for both ways? Suddenly that flipped. I don't know why that flipped. Sorry. Just joking, Baluchistan. Joke. We can export grain. Right? Still saying we only have 4 grain import. Oh, that did not want that to happen. So what is this is outgoing, ingoing? Is that what it is? That's weird. I only have 2. Oh. Well, dip rep takes a hit. Oh well. I guess we figure that out for next time. I'm not sure. Is there any way to keep track of it besides like looking at that button? I don't think so. But at least we got Fazan. I'm not sure why it says you can only maintain 4. I've only sent 2, so guess we'll figure that out next time. But let's go find someone to raid. We'll be streaming a little bit later this week, either one of these days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Depends on my schedule. It won't be. It's already Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It won't be Wednesday. I have D&D, so maybe Thursday or Friday. If not, we'll do something on the weekend, y'all. But I appreciate you all hanging out. This is very fun. I'm enjoying the Mamluks. I love so much that they have a mission tree. My favorite nation in EU4 is finally being represented. God bless. But we're gonna go ahead and send you. We're gonna go ahead and send you all to someone else really quick. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Great days for the people over. Keys. Wrong button. Let's just go say hi to Alto. He's playing some EU. So, y'all have a great night. Hit that follow button if you haven't. We do giveaways every 50 followers, every milestone followers. Join the Discord. Get in those giveaways. But again, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great night, and we'll see you